Big D, baby. Let's get it.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch. This one's important to me, and that's why I've had this game circled since the draft.
Really? I mean, he was a lottery pick for a reason, but it's not like this was a matchup I've been losing sleep over.
I hear you. Night after night, you're going up against guys whose posters you stared at when you were losing sleep. And this guy doesn't have a poster.
Yet.
Exactly. And if you're not careful, you're gonna be on it.
I don't know if I go that far. But can you run that clip back for me one more time? I think I saw something we can use.
Yeah, I got you.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a...
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Rainman is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Hardaway. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3 ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
So the Bucks win the tip. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lillard outside. Poked away. Irving with the steal. The 3. It's good from long range.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Kick out to Giannis. No good from outside. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
With the fadeaway, Rainman with the bucket. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
you just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Pass to Washington. Gafford kicks to Hardaway. Washington sets the pick for Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Here's Rainman, covered by Irving. Rainman with the bucket.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Doncic passes to Irving. Off target with his 3. Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Washington with the screen on Lillard. Doncic finds Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Rainman. He's covered by Irving. That one goes in, and it's 8 points for Rainman.
And MP's at that interesting stage in his career, trying to take down those established veterans, but also challenged by the newcomers.
And that's what we see tonight. An exciting matchup. One that should certainly command his full attention. Bucks leading by 4. Passes it to Lillard. Doncic with the steal. Left side, Irving. Got a piece of it. Lillard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's Rainman, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 10 points for Rainman.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining hot. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Doncic finds Washington. Outside Irving. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Hardaway for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway's got 5 now. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Rainman coming off a solid outing against Portland. And here's Giannis from outside. A rebound by Washington.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
Here's Rainman following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and he gets it to go.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
For the three. Again, Irving missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Rainman, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas, trailing by 5. Washington sets the pick for Doncic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rainman. That's his first foul. Portis, who's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. And the pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Fires away from outside. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Beauchamp. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now, here's Washington. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Pass to Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. They need this. And then Washington with the dunk.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Here's Rainman. 14 points for him. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Portland Trail Blazers. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Here's Lively. There's a good screen. Here's Hardaway. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Since winning a title in 2011, Greg, Dallas has struggled replicating that kind of success.
Yeah, and the decade plus after that title, the Mavs have only won 2 playoff series. With the salary cap, draft, player movement, sustaining excellence has become pretty difficult for this bunch.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Mavericks trail by 10. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Lopez with the block. And they get it back. Washington, that's good. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Rainman. 18 points for him. Got that one up quick. Rainman's got 20 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
So it's the Bucks now, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Rainman with the bucket.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Doncic against Lillard. Here's Irving. Out to Doncic. The 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Beauchamp. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Irving puts one up from 19. That one misses. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Porter is out there with Rainman, and it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rainman, and in the last game against the Trailblazers, delivered quite a performance. He had 56 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. But you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving passes to Green. Outside Irving. The 15-footer, count it, good. Irving's got 23.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Porter passes to Rainman. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Lillard, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. Count the basket. Rainman's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Giannis against Washington. Passes it to Hardy. There's the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Rainman missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes here for the Bucks. Beauchamp's checked in, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
The Bucks making a switch here. Woods checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Green dishes to Hardaway. Here's Gafford, and that one good. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's the fast break. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Throws it up high, and again, Dallas turns it over. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
Washington passes to Irving. Now Hardaway. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Rainman, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Rainman's got 30.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Goes up at the stripe. Here's Gafford. Right side, Irving. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Beauchamp passes to Rainman. Lillard outside. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
The pass to Gafford. He kicks to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Rainman, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Dallas shooting 43% from the floor. On the wing, Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The feed now to Lillard. Takes it off the glass. Lillard's got 5.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Irving. Halt the run. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Bucks leading by 11. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Rainman, covered by Irving. Doncic comes with the double team. And here's Wood outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic with it. Lillard picks him up. Doncic kicks to Irving. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. The three ball from Doncic.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Here's Rainman, covered by Irving, and he makes that one. 34 points for Rainman.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
For the screen on Lillard. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Lillard from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Doncic. From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've taken a little slide in the rankings, but still, no one wants to play these guys.
It's a long season.
Very long.
For the top teams, what matters is who's playing their best come playoff time. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Gafford throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Bucks leading by 9. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Rainman, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 27. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
There's the pick. Beyond the arc. From range, Giannis takes it.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
And Gafford throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And the Mavericks call time here. You look at Rainman, what a contribution.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Doncic kicks to Washington. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the pass to Rainman. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Giannis. Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic outside. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Launches a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 14 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Fade away. And it's Rainman missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The 9-foot shot. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around. Nice
ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Rainman. Good, that's another bucket.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Hardaway. Doncic trying to get open. Hardaway, no good. Here's Rainman. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. Doncic against Lillard. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Feeds to Giannis. Inside. And it's Lillard missing.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. And look at the Mavericks. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And a wide open look for Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
From deep, Giannis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Outside Irving. Releases from the wing and drills it. Irving's got 29 in the game.
And there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage him.
Here's Rainman, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 46 points for Rainman.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Doncic. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Rainman, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 16-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the rejection by Giannis. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Rainman. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 21.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look from Milwaukee. Christian Wood comes in for Brook Lopez. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doncic with it. He's got 18. Green finds Doncic. To the inside. Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Rainman. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Doncic outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Portis can't get it to go.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hayes, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Lillard kicks to Jackson. Fires the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lillard against Doncic. There's Green with the three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Rainman is out there with Porter. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Washington. The 9-footer's on the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Rainman. He's covered by Irving. Count that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hardy passes to Washington. There's the screen. To the middle. Here's Lively. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Rainman. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Passes to Washington. And the 3 off target. Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Outside, Porter wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Now here's Hardy, guarded by Porter. Washington passes to Lively. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Milwaukee now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's good, 2 points.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. There's the pass to Washington. Now, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Hardy passes to Lively. The kick out to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing.
Good, he hits again.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And it's Rainman missing. Dallas shooting not great, 40% for the game. Irving against Jackson. Irving passes to Hardy to stop the drought. Porter pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. And it's Washington missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now Irving from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis is...
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because
He is just not there offensively.
He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Pass to Washington. And the rejection by Giannis. With the teardrop, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now, here's Hardy. D right on him. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Irving comes to help. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
Dallas foul. P.J. Washington. First personal foul.
Wood, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Jackson. And so Wood will bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Rainman, and good, he hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And that one's good by Porter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Rainman. He's covered by Irving. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Doncic against Porter. Shot from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Rainman. Another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Giannis left side. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Hardaway. Fires from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. And the Bucks with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bucks passing it around. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Doncic against Porter. Doncic with the bucket.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Giannis outside. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Rainman. Kleba, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Hardaway. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That three off the mark. The Mavericks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rainman.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Now the Mavericks with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Serving a screen on Portis. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Rainman. To the right side. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.